student at Rehan School, Islamabad campus, plus an interview captain. So today we are welcoming a very nice guest, a wonderful personality named Miss Jelena Boskovic. Thank you, ma'am, to coming, and I'm welcoming to you in my show. Thank you, ma'am, to expect in my show, and thank you for joining my link.
Thank you very much, my beautiful girl. Assalamu alaikum. Hello to everyone. Respected and dear appreciated justify, Wali, ladies and gentlemen, university professors, scientists, business people, students, etc. I warmly welcome and I am very appreciate the invitation that you invited me for an interview. Thank you very much, my dear Afiza. Thank you very much. Please question.
Ma'am, welcome. So, ma'am, could you please share with us your journey of becoming a permanent scientist and academical, truly inspiring academical?
Academy, please. Academy, my academy, please. Please, Junai. My academy, please, Junai. Now, I inspire my journey into education and global, my interesting diplomacy. Dear ladies and gentlemen, life is love, tears and laughter. It is a gift from God and should be lived in accordance with God and nature. Basically, very simple, but in detail, very complicated when we understanding that balance in life is the most important thing then will to able to see everything as Confucius say, he who know everything know nothing, he who know nothing knows everything. It is a difficult part for women scientists and university professors all over the world. A lot of work needs to be invested in order to be recognized and accepted by society. I have learning that a wise woman hear one word and understanding too, life is always safety is in the true, let in us learn to be silent so that we know how to speak. My world of science, it is always present in every segment of my life. One day, everyone lives and we are left alone. We must have a clear mind for everything that happens to us on our journey of life. The past teacher us experience not to repeat to same mistake. The present is real and we accept in the sunshine. The future is plain without explainer and uncertain clouded and and real clear world. I realized a long time ago the life is a big stage and each of plays our own role which depends on the producer of the stage. Life is either a turn disadvantage or in nothing. We do what we can, whether we are with what we have. Let's take our lives into one hands and what will happen. a terrible thing, for which we will have no one to blame. It is not the years in our life that are what it but the life in our years. We cannot waste creativity. The more we use, it is more we have. The two most important days in our lives are the day we are born and the day we realize what we're born for. No one make us feel inferior without our consent. There is only one way to avoid criticism: to say nothing, to nothing, and be nothing. It's never too late to be what we could be. My part to success as scientist and university professor did not come be itself, but I created is with great work, ideas, visions, missions, goal, and courage. To be successful, you must cultivate healthy habits and self disciplines, but also constantly work. And your characteristic as a career scientist and university professor with national and international recognition and reputation. I have never engaged in spontaneous lifestyle. I have always have clearly differentiated my scientific dreams, plan, goals, and vision that I had already to and studied their applicability many times in my country, in the world. I have been in scientific team which speak about everything vaguely and appreciably acting as the they were hing sometime in our joint research work. Its interesting characteristics most important. These principles apply across the culture and are built and, uh, and countries of highly diverse development from multiple sources. In this sense, maintain Western science instead of modern science is a misguided political statement that reflects in reality the science like and other cultural development, including religion and technology, has been used as colonial project. In this principle that give modern science its explanatory and practical power, enabling it to provide the most reliable and inclusive way of understanding the universe and the world around the within. But we must this is what science from the scientific system and institutions have evolved the produce of use. I have learned from experience. I am constantly uh, building any psychological profile, testing and getting to know myself and improve myself in the process. And results, successful people are those who do not give upon every single obstacle. My interesting, uh, if I had represent the impressive social rule throughout my life, I probably would never have getting answer. I welcome, I reach, and more forward with a my smile. Next, please, question. Next, please, question.
You may my nice answer. I really appreciate you. So, ma'am, my next question from you that can you explain and I mean that can you
Question,
give me
please.
the answer that yes the motivated you to choose a science as your career path? What answer?
Motivated. Motivated. Academy part. Knowledge is. You have posed a great question for reflection for me. Sense is there to observe and explain natural phenomena. Is my motivation art? On the other hand, introspect and present natural phenomena to society. Logical thinking, a mechanism used by scientists, is not necessary for art, which use image, sound, and performance to spiritually and conventionally convey scientific concept. My motivated science can explain why creation formula in good or why certain theory is bad. Art can only impress and amaze use with the beauty of color, sound, or movement, but it will hardly be able to fully explain a natural phenomenon. Science is art, big art. But is we were to think that those two worlds are incredibly separated, we would make a big mistake. Art is not possible without science. Just every scientific discovery partly belongs to science and partly a deeply noted in art. There will always be limits to the extent to which science can explain art, just as there will always be limits there contain which artistic inspiration and motivation approach science. A research everyone evoking different feeling and my impressions, but science also want to reach everyone and ever can the desire for knowledge. Next, please, time. Please, question.
Answer, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question from you that can you tell us about your most scientific research work that you are proud of achievement?
No, listen, question. What is knowledge? Not only power, but the necessity for humanity future. That's okay?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
listen.
I
No,
can't
listen.
hear you.
Uh, no, listen. No, listen. Internet connection is bad. Knowledge is power. Said the great English philosopher. Statement and says Francis Bacon and Goethe claimed that the true knowledge gives strength. Human resources development should be achieved in the direction of recognizing the abilities, possibilities, interests, and need of individuals, and that through the educational process. They are direct and training for various social roles. Knowledge science education, creation has always been a powerful driver of social development. However, knowledge in modern society, especially 21st century, uh, Generation Z, has become general social need. It has economic, political, and cultural significance. It enables employment, social cohesion, creation of economic wealth, development of diverse needs, various types of activism. Individuals and social group position themselves in society with the knowledge they have it improve all areas of human life and activity. This has proven to be correct as the consequence of the current global economic crisis have been felt to much lesser exist by countries that invest in science and reach and make changes in education in line with technological change. The widespread benefits to society of the development and research discovery of highly educated people in all scientific fields. All the above social benefits constant a reason for financing education from availability from the style. In development countries, functional literacy rate are high with some difference by gender, age, and social background, but this is not case underlying countries. Is every society institution and shaped according its needs and through education institution and their activity. Knowledge is stretched a basic resources for economic and any other development is next critically linkage to education as a direct result of science and scientific research, knowledge drive and direct all social trend races to overall level of development of society because it produces innovation and new information is constantly changing and progressing. Ability transfer, apply knowledge in social reality. People with their intellectual and creative potential represent two strategic bases in the development of society because they are barrier, ideas, knowledge, and information. Spinoza, Greek philosopher, wrote in the Ethics. Or to go the part I have shown as leading to this goal seems exactly difficult, it can still be discovered. It must indeed be difficult because it's really found how could this possible isolation very easy to acquire and could be found without much work, and almost everyone neglected. But all extraordinary things are difficult indeed. Let's be true protagonists of the progress of knowledge, education in science. Next, please. Question. That's okay? That's okay, my girl.
Yes, ma'am. Everything. Yes, ma'am. Everything is okay. Okay, ma'am. My next question from you that how does your role as an academician of IRASA to goal scientificating development? This
Investment
was
in
my question.
was what was interesting question for you and for me. What has been the most appealing part of academic career so far to you tomorrow, and today for me. My dream is part of my career so far in mentoring university students and all level of study. And I'm going to explain that. I was mentor of 14 one doctoral dissertation, 110 master thesis, mentor of 17, 18 graduate thesis. There are no filler, only life lessons. Mentoring is the way to learn everything in almost all sphere of life. Mentoring is becoming a means to improve not only quality of individual work, its quality organized work. It's very interesting. Challenge student characteristics, student recognition, diversity, uh, customized curriculum, flexibility teaching, monitoring development student, interest-based learning, personal learning create, and inclusive, motivate, and environment-focused learning environment is very interesting. I mentor student is extremely responsible professional task on the our university. I am proud all my students become many of them are famous scientists, university professors, have their own research center, especially European Union countries and USA. Some of the students are excellent leaders and have their own company. I am in contact with my students and always help them deal with professional change that are happening in the global world. Please question. Please question. Internet bad connection. Please question. Please question
Sorry for that, ma'am.
myself.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My question is that can you explain to our viewers that how important is mentorship for young scientists in universities truly thoughtful?
Oh, university want today partnership and the global world. In the digital, in the global world, a partnership, my student, my colleague, my teams. Our university professor is evolving to enormous digital fluency, global awareness, and the focus on the student-centered learning. Professors are increasing express integrated technology in their teaching, foster digital literacy, and adapt their pedagogical approach to diverse global student. Global awareness, internalizing curriculum, promote cross-cultural understanding, facilitating global collaboration, evaluating pedagogical approach, student-centered learning, mentorship and guidance, promoting life learning is very interesting. Navigation, institution career, adaptation and flexibility, professional development, evaluation and assessment, recommendation, based on the fluctual results, on the digital culture, on university professor, and their implication for initial teacher training, the following can be highlighted. University professor of education career have a heterogeneous digital culture ranging from basic advanced level, and students is digital native as digital media, resources, learning, purpose, despair, sometimes distort view. Is interesting university professor, partnership student. I love you much, student. I love you, young people. Young people is especially things challenge, motivation. No, all people. Next, please.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your nice answer. Ma'am, my next question from you that can you describe your teaching um, responsibilities as a professor?
Professor Global Cooperation student professor. Professor is very interesting professor. Professor in the world, in the world, in the world. Please, please, my, my laptop. Please, my laptop. Please, 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 please. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. Uh, I message like to share with our audience about lifelong learning and value of education professors. Life learning, the ongoing process of acquiring knowledge and skills throughout life, a crucial for personal and professional growth in today's rapidly changing world. In exemplifies, the education is not limited to formal schooling, but a continuous journey of adaptation and improvement. This continuous learning fosters adaptability, enhance career prospect to promote fulfillment. What key aspects of life learning? Adaptability and relevance, career advancement, personal growth and well-being, exploring new interests, development new skills, and depending understanding the world and promote well-being. Connective benefits, social and civic enjoyment, combining freedom and embracing life. The value of a reduction education extends behind formal schooling, foundation of for life learning, adapting and changing, fostering creative and innovation, promoting social mobility. Education's value lies in the ability to empower individuals with knowledge, skills, and critical things ability, leading to personal growth, enhanced opportunity, and ability to contribute positivity to society. It's a former informed decision making, promoting ethical behavior, and cultivate deeper understanding in the world. Is informed decision making, combining discrimination, combining ignores social progress, feeling potential, is very interesting today. Today, for interview, my my Efisa. Thank you, the showing kindness and good family upbringing. My appreciate to you is very interesting. I next, please, next interview and big podcast and you and me. Thank
Um,
you very much. Thank you very much. The best regards to you, my soul,
thank
and your family, your Friends in the campus, thank you very much. Is is excellent, my Efisa. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your appreciating me that to my family and my friends. Okay, so ma'am, can you give me a last advice from your continuously your university like scientific like a scientist?
Yes, yes. I constantly work in scientists, much, much national program, region program, and international program. I much lecture in the university world, interview student, podcast scientists, much work, much work, long period, my life. My life is science. My my son's twin boy and education. I love you much, young people ambitious. You, my Evisa, is ambitious in excellent, excellent student. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, ma'am. Um, so viewers, this was our interview with Jelena. Hope you like it, and thank you for my and thank you for my audience that you come and join our show and watch our show. And please, you heard that Jelena ma'am is too good. And ma'am, I hope that our interview was very good. I feel that many people are watching my interview. So thank you, ma'am, to coming and expectations for my show. So viewers, this was my interview. Hope you like it. Meet another interview and another thing. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you very much. You are very kind, my soul. Thank you very much. The best regards to you, Jelena. Next meet time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Goodbye.